So that's always a tough question to answer. What does a management consultant do? We help organisations to evolve to meet the current and future requirements of the market and help them improve their performance.
The great thing about management consulting is the breadth of industries, the breadth of organisations you work for.
It's something I don't know how to explain to my mum yet, but it's a common theme amongst all management consultants I feel is the ability to solve complex problems.
One of the largest projects that I've worked on recently was for the Department of Defence doing their ICT Strategic Workforce Plan.
Some of the projects I've worked on in my 12 months here at Nous include partnering with government sector clients to drive efficiencies, looking at how they're structured within their departments. I've worked with private sector clients, looking at new business initiatives, developing business cases.
For example, I've done an evaluation of the Aboriginal Justice Agreement.
I've been working with a financial services company about developing their long-term 10-year workforce strategy.
The key difference I found coming from government at Nous was the level of accountability I had on projects and the level of responsibility afforded all Nous consultants across all levels. My role on a typical project, if there is such a thing, can vary from having discrete tasks, whether it be report writing or stakeholder engagement, data analysis, through to having primary responsibility for the client relationship and the Nous deliverable.
I think the thing that really makes a difference for me is that I'm one of the people in Nous who had quite a strong consulting background before I came. But the great thing is that we have a mix of people who've got depth of experience in consulting, but also people who've worked in the type of roles that we're consulting to, so within departments or within private sector organisations. So they really understand the implementation challenges and they can bring that into the project.
A lot of consulting firms are very sort of hierarchical and sort of triangularly shaped, where there's a lot of people at the bottom doing a lot of busy work and a few people at the top having the interesting client conversations and so on. Here at Nous it's very much more a square where we all work together, and there's a lot of really senior people that we can draw on, and we get to work with them day to day.
In the little time that I have had to reflect on the work that I've done, I can say I'm very proud of the work I had the chance to do, and I feel very lucky that I've been given the opportunity to do it with such great people.
Transitioning into consulting after 30 years in large corporates was going to be a big change. Nous made it so easy.
I came to Nous a year and a half ago from one of the Big Four, not because I didn't like it there. They're all fantastic places to work, but I was looking for something a little bit different.
I saw Nous as a firm that was committed to achieving positive client outcomes and having a real influence on the Australian economy and the sectors that it chooses to work in. And that's been confirmed by the work that I've done. I think winning the BRW Awards confirms Nous' approach to consulting and the emphasis that it places on positive outcomes for clients and the process by which we achieve those outcomes, engaging people, enduring solutions, and really pushing the boundaries through bold ideas.